Yay.
Oops.
Yeah.
Is he
Yep,
on?
he's on. Thank you, Peter.
He
You're
is
welcome.
unmuted.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, everybody. It
Just
got
wanted you to say
disconnected
one
like
more thing.
suddenly, so
Thank
sorry.
you, Yuri. So, question.
Well, I think those 5 concepts with 6 words really kind of wraps everything up into a very tidy package. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Peter, why are the days around the full moon so important?
What is what?
Why are the days around the full moon so important?
Because the full moon adds more light on, so it really boils down to that. And we don't have enough light the other quarter.
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's kind of neat that um, 3 to 4 days before the day of and 3 to 4 days after, we do have enough light. So that's our true youth.
Well, thank you for that. That's a wonderful question. I appreciate that. That helps to clarify a lot of things for me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So questions, more questions.
Is
Can
there
I
a
share?
specific
Oh, go ahead.
practice or work that we have to do on those days before and after the full moon? It's me, Deborah, Peter. Hi. Hi, Peter. Deborah here.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi. Nice to see you.
So what is your question again?
If there is a specific work or practice that we have to do on those days, the 3, 4 days before and after the full moon,
No.
just to be
It's
more aware.
no, it really is. It's necessary. So you can do anything all 29 and a half days of the moon cycle. But the one for you to consciously make the jump is when you have the most light, and you have the most light around the full moon.
Right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Peter?
Yes.
A question regarding how do you see solar eclipses and how do you see lunar eclipses?
They don't enter. The simple point is that if they're hiding, they're still there. And solar eclipse and lunar eclipse are hiding. They're still there. They still allow you to consciously ascend. So is that good, Ed, or would you like me to go further?
Please, whatever you like.
So this brings in more light with a full moon. That's the focus here.
Right. And so full moon hidden or visible because you are conscious for because you have a magnificence, you are conscious every full moon. It doesn't matter if there's an eclipse, you're more than the eclipse.
Hmm.
The eclipse is only has to do with this planet. You have to do with the light of the full moon. So you have the full moon light every 29 and a half days.
And regarding gamma and plasma and solar and lunar rays, any observation on those?
It's the light of the full moon. Period.
Thank you.
Those other things are lessers.
Well, if the full moon is a construct and not even a being, I don't understand how it's still got that much power in a sense.
Because part of us is on planet.
Hmm.
Part of you, Sonny, is on planet.
Right, of course. This fractal.
So it's that simple.
Okay.
All right.
So you heard from Ashtar lately?
Yes. To tell you about the full moon.
Well, that was sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Peter.
Wow.
Did he say anything about the second moon that we're apparently having? That's also a
No, he did
construct.
not. He only was focused on you guys and the full moon.
I was curious because I've heard that the quote unquote second moon is actually a mothership or some construct that's been brought in. Some say even by the blue avians. And
No,
that it's an
it's
observation of the Earth to help us.
it's actually an asteroid,
An asteroid. Oh,
and it's a rock. Therefore,
I love it.
yeah,
It's a rock.
well,
it's
that's one
about
take on it.
just a little over 30 feet. So it's a rock 30 feet long. Period. That's what it is.
Peter,
Yes.
This is Cindy. I just want to state that I really like the idea of more light from the moon, aiding my own awareness. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Yeah.
I get it.
Um, lately, I have been wondering a lot about the final steps for in our not ascension, but in our way to mastery. And what I've came to realize in this last few weeks is that, of course, that our health is very important. The conception of physicality is very connected to our beliefs in aging and, and the physical decay of the body and the eventual death. So I've been working a lot with my magnificence, and it's been great, to the point that I had enormous evolution in that area, the full health area, within myself, with myself, and I feel with others also. But that realization has been almost shocking. And when we come to finally realize those things that Peter had been sharing for so long, it really makes an impact in your being, because it's it's the ultimate confirmation of what we are doing, is when you finally can understand it and you can finally do it on your own, on yourself and others.
Right.
So when it's really strange, not to you, of course, but there's a parallel to explain this to other persons and their magnificent and their consciousness, and it's the same to do it to our consciousness. We have to, we have to do it to ourselves, and when we are engaging with others, we understand that we are to them. Me is the same. So whenever we can understand someone else's difficulty in a subject or in general, that always reflects on me. So I take it in, and I call, it's not the right terminology, but I call upon my magnificence, and I'm better at it each and every day. Each and every day. We are getting a lot better at that. And it's amazing to see when you finally can detect that almost instantly. It's amazing to see how fast and how different it is when you trust and you become your magnificence, even if for an instant.
You know, you will eventually be instant in your balance. And even then, if you haven't learned everything, your magnificence wants you to learn. Your magnificence isn't going to tell you. So you are required to have everything correct. It's
I
that
wouldn't have it any other way.
I agree.
Yes,
I'm the same way.
yes.
And, and I've been at this a long,
Flawless.
long time. And
I understand flawless.
it's still amazing.
Hmm. Yes, and it's a huge jump in you know in our understanding of all things. It's so different, and yet it's local. It's every day is more who you are, and whenever you still for as long as you still have a gap between consciousness and magnificence, you will always experience that, I'm living in this two different, or between these two different realities, and that's what we are, coming together with instant 24/7. But the 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 benefits that you get with your practice are, unheard of.
What
It's
a beautiful expansion, Nuno. Beautiful
Right.
expansion.
Thank
Right.
you. It is, yes, it is for all of us. We
Indeed.
cannot understand what we are doing when we are practicing sometimes.
Right.
I understand that we are not all there. We are saying things, but we are not seeing, and we don't know how that is. But the faster we get in getting those things, and the faster we get in detecting them, and what comes back to us, it's really amazing. So I understand a lot of full health, and I understand the eternal living, or the non-death part. So let's keep doing it.
Keep on keeping on.
So cute.
I'm really excited.
Yay, Nuno. We are too.
You're all part of this.
Yes.
I know.
It's amazing. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Nuno.
Thank you, Nuno.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, Nuno.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too. As one.
Well, the
Thank you so much. I was thinking before
it's
the call how really, really, I'm going to try to say this without crying because, well, I'm really feeling it. But I so appreciate all the years of your loving training, your sharing with us, bringing us along from what was it, 1913, or I mean 2013 on. And yeah, really. And all the work, all the calls, all the all the work that you did on the website, and just it's like now it makes so much sense because of the incredible background you've given us.
Yeah.
And things will come up and I'll go, oh yeah, oh that's what was meant. And I go back years and years and years, and it's like in my notes in my head, oh yeah, that was this and this that Peter was talking about. Now it makes sense. And it's like come full circle. So
exactly, full circle. I use that.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank you, precious one. Thank you so much for your love and for coming back this time.
Yes.
Yes, through as a group. Yay, Peter!
Yay, Peter!
Yay, Peter!
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter.
And And yay and hugs and love to Nell as well for supplying the homestead and feeding you and keeping the family going while you were doing such important work.
Right.
I mean, really, please give her my love and tell her I send her a cup of Cali too.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yes,
Thank
from
you.
all of
Thank
us.
you. Thank you, Sonny.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Sunny.
Thank you, Sonny.
So,
Mm.
any other questions? Anybody?
Peter, your observations on quantum conscious water. Thank you.
Yep, it is, he says.
So,
Did you hear the question, Peter?
the question is, are we quantum? And
Oh.
the only way we could do this is to be quantum.
Oh.
It really boils down to that. We couldn't do it if
Any
we
other way?
weren't quantum. So one of the things to remember is that we are all quantum, and therefore everything is ultimately quantum,
Yes, yes, yes.
including us.
Thank you,
So
Peter.
you're welcome. I don't know what else to say.
A
Are
story.
there any other questions?
A story from Peter.
How much time do we have left, Yuri? Are we going to be cut off?
Doesn't show.
Let's see.
Well,
Doesn't
we're going to
give me.
meet again next year, January, was it 5th,
A story from
Can I-
Peter.
2020?
Can I just have
Yeah,
a last
It's
question, Peter?
Yes.
the
Okay.
first,
I think
first
we have
time.
about 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Enough.
But it doesn't say, it doesn't give me warning, so.
Peter,
Oh,
can you just share with us your standpoint in relating to consciousness and endless life? Because you are far ahead and you know these things. So, how about yourself? And how can you see? How do you see? Eternal life.
The
Yes.
way I see myself right now is I'll be around for about 20 more years. 20 more years. And then I will leave the planet and get ready for the next time that I come.
Again to
Now,
this planet?
yeah, I'll leave the planet and go back to the creation level
Okay.
and stay there until I come back to the planet again. I have no idea when that'll be, but I don't plan on leaving for at least 20 more years.
Yay.
That's a lot of time.
Thank you for answering.
You're welcome. So, anybody else have any questions?
I think Alfred wanted a story from you.
Well, this was one story.
Yep.
Just told us one.
It is amazing.
Yes,
January
indeed.
5th.
So you figure that for the next 20 years we'll get, you know, enough done here in the planet so you can go on a well-deserved vacations. That's it, Peter.
Yeah.
I'm
Works
hoping.
For me.
That's one way to put it.
Right. The largest or the most potential is that I'll stay longer than 20 years.
Okay.
Will you youth during that time?
Hmm?
Will you youth during that time?
The other person is my partner who currently handles rainbows. And if we go back, we were like, he and I would do whatever needed to be done, we did it. And we always changed our roles. So whatever our role was at the time, we did it. So
Will you still keep youthing during these 20 or more years?
say that again, you know?
The question was Donna D, and I guess it all boils down to, will you keep youthing during those 20 or more years?
Oh, I will keep doing my part.
Okay.
He will keep doing his part. His part and my part in the future are not possible to predict.
Okay.
Not possible
Not possible to what?
predict.
It's
Predict.
unknown.
Thank you.
Yes. Mysteries, twists, and turns.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Well,
Maybe
you're welcome.
maybe
And
maybe
thank
we should say
you. And we'll see you
January 5th.
January 5th.
Beautiful.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
Great.
Yay.
Wonderful.
See you next
bye,
year.
precious one.
Love you all.
Love you all, Peter.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Keep up the good work, people.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love
Great
you.
to see you all.
Thank
Mwah.
you, Peter.
Love
Thank
you
you,
all.
everybody.
Love you
Love you
all.
all.
Thank you for
Bye.
being here,
Okay.
participating.